Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox, that's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Minute 32 left in the first. Fox left side. Pass to post. All alone. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Yes, and a nice assist from Fox.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
Oh,
my gracious!
Just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Batum. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Williams. Now here's Avdia. 3-pointer, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Fox. DiVincenzo with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Now here's Murray. Here's Brown. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Heat.
17.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Porzingis releases from the wing and drills it. Porzingis has got 7.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Pass to post. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Post has gotten his second bucket. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Fox. Out to the right wing. And Miami again with the bucket. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Give yourself a round of applause. In for the Heat.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Porzingis sets a screen. Excellent D there from Capella. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Banchero, plenty of space. Offensive rebound, Heat. Bay from long range. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Murray is doubled. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Beyond the arc. And DeJounte Murray with the three.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Miami. And it's Trent penetrating. Off with the layup. Outside Porzingis. Williams from long range. Another three for Philadelphia.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Banchero. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Banchero. Bay outside. Banchero with it. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Banchero from close range.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Gets the three ball to go. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
76ers foul.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Miami making a switch here.
Heat substitution.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Banchero surveys. Boom! Banchero!
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Williams' shot is good.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Banchero the screen. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Bay, no good. The Sixers leading. And stolen by Bay. Here he goes. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
Pass to Bay. The kick out to Banchero. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They get it again. Capella. Second chance shot. Banchero no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. "51 seconds left in the first half." Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Fox. Pass to post. Back to Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your 6th.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Heat trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and gain clocks.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
It's scooped up. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Now Curry. Here's Post. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Williams in the post. Misses the finger roll. And stolen by Williams. The shot comes out. Hunter with some nice D. He trailed by 3. Batum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. The Sixers again can't hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Guarded by Batum. Back to Williams. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Fox left side. Pass to Capella. Fox outside. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. No good with a layup. Right side Murray. That one doesn't drop.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Avdia, good. Avdia's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Miami making a switch here. Heat trail by 3. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. There's the triple. Joe misses. Hunter with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Over to the wing. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Fox surveying the D. Pass to Post. For the tie. Rebound by Philadelphia. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Avdia outside. Outside Murray. Offline with a 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And Fox, here we go. And again, no good by Miami. Philadelphia leading by 3. It's picked off. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Hunter for 3.
DeAndre Hunter.
Sinks the tray.
For 3.
Hunter's got 6 points.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Avdia, right side. Pass to Murray. They kick it out to Porzingis. Clock at 4. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in
Here's
the
Fox.
quarter. 2 minutes.
12 points for him. Here's Post. And that misses. That would have put him up. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Knocked away. Back to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Philadelphia with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And it's Murray with the ball for the 76ers. 2-point game. Off the outside. On the take. And he makes it on the layup. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter. .103 left in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
3 points.
And the Heat lead by 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see. In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Fox with the ball. 14 points for him. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. And that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll. What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Pass to Highsmith. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Highsmith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's see those hands move.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Everybody out there. Now come on the court. Your Sixers DNP. Let me hear you make noise.
Second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero outside. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after...
The Heat Fourth down.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to post. Wide open. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Timeout.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams changing it up here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Fox with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Fox. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Murray is doubled. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. They lead by 4. And they double up Murray. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. Counted from distance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. The layup misses. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Substitution. Number 15.
Outside Murray. To the wing, right side. To the paint. And Williams punches it home. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Fox. Misses from close range. The Sixers leading. Avdia from outside. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And stolen by Banchero. Now here's Fox. The kick to Hunter. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Changes for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Pass to Post. Back to Fox. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
This takes real toughness. Fox getting the shot off despite the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Down low. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Here's Porzingis. And another miss by Philadelphia.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Fox. The kick out to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Hey, rejected by Capella. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Heat substitution.
Here's Brown. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Philadelphia foul. Wrong. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Fox. Pass to Post. Here's Fox. Here's Post. 6 to shoot. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Fox. Ooh, look at Fox using his speed.
Assisted by.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth. To the inside. Optia from outside.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create pressure.
And it's Timmy Optia with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Fox.
76ers foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Miami?
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Porzingis for 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Pass to Avdia. Murray looking around. Williams on the wing. The Sixers again can't hit. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox with the ball. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero the screen. Takes the 3. Offensive board. So it's Miami picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out